kind of warm out here, just like 4 days before Christmas, 3 or 4. So if you watch my channel, you've no doubt seen this AK. It's my M92 PAP SBR. I've changed a couple things on it since the last time you've seen it probably. Put the Kyber Customs cheese grater on it, Black Friday deal. And they also had, on a Black Friday deal, the Russian surplus Bakelite grip. Just thought that would be a cool accessory to this fine weapon here. First and foremost, it's a good shooting gun, but now it looks even better than it did. But that left me with quite a dilemma. As you know, I had a US palm grip on that gun. They don't make those anymore. Those are highly coveted, especially by Junk Food Zombie. I'm surprised he's not stabbed me and tried to take it yet, but that's another story for another day. So I had this US palm grip laying around. You can't let something like that go to waste. So I figured, why not get a rifle that sort of inspired me to get a US palm grip in the first place? So I got a Rifle Dynamics AK, and it is one sweet gun. And there's the grip I'm talking about. Best AK grip I've ever felt for comfort and ease of maneuverability. So let's put a few rounds through this and then we'll get started. The action still needs worked in a little bit, but it's already buttery smooth. Simple as that. What an amazing gun. Let's take it back up here at the table. I think Junk Food Zombie just drove in. We'll let him shoot it, get his opinion on it. My hair's already crazy. And I got a gift for him. Very fitting for today's video subject. So Junk Food Zombie just got here. What? There seems to be something in the trash here. What's this?
It looks like the bag that I gave you your Christmas present in.
I may or may not have repurposed a bag.
Oh, get out of here! No way!
What you got there?
Yes, it's my Military Arms Channel t-shirt. I wanted one of these so bad. That's awesome. For those of you who don't know, this is Tim from the Military Arms Channel.
What's his
high school
picture?
senior picture. Imagine living in a time where
you couldn't do that now.
Forget about it. You try to do this now, they'd be sending you to a psych eval.
Yeah, and he probably took that at the school.
Go to the principal.
So, Junk Food Zombie got me this sweet Citizen watch, and I had planned on getting him that anyway, so worked out good. I knew he probably wouldn't buy it for himself. You're most welcome. Now, for the real reason we're here, let's shoot this AK and this one. So if I already had this AK, why did I need another besides the fact that I needed something to put that grip on? Well, I wanted a good quality AK. I'd looked around, considered a Palmetto State Armory Generation 2. Those are not bad from what I hear. It's like a $500 gun for their blemished ones. But I saw Rifle Dynamics ran a Christmas special on these. This is not like their standard production gun. They did 10 of these. It's built from hand-picked parts kits on a Morrissey receiver. And one thing I really liked about it, they did the Warrior Angel engraving right here on the sight block. The action is buttery smooth and will only get smoother as I shoot it more. And what really swayed me on getting an actual Rifle Dynamics, part of it, you know, of course, the quality. And Jim Fuller, I've followed him for several years now, seen quite a few interviews with him. Not had the pleasure of meeting him yet. Hope to do that at maybe like NRA show or something one day. He just seems like a real cool, down-to-earth guy, self-made man, obviously a patriot, and he's a cigar smoker. A few videos you see him doing interviews and he's smoking cigars. How can you go wrong with that? So, US palm grip. This stock I like pretty well. It's got the hole for the cleaning kit. I may try to find a cleaning kit somewhere. And I may put a surplus wood stock on here just because. And I've got an Ultimac rail coming for it and a SIG Romeo 5 red dot. And this brake on here, what's this brake called?
That's the FSC from Primary Weapon Systems.
FSC. Pretty good brake, flash hider combo type of deal. And cleaning rod, of course. And the scariest thing of all, bayonet lug.
Well, that makes it far more dangerous.
Yeah. It doesn't have the barrel shroud, you know, the thing that goes up. But I mean, you can't have everything. So we're going to shoot it here, compare it a little bit to this. At some point in the future, either I myself will purchase a, what's that thing called that you have that you shoot through? Tells you how fast your bullets are going.
Oh, chronograph.
Chronograph, that's it.
Or you can just meet up with me and use mine.
Yes, or I'll meet up with Junk Food Zombie, because I'm curious to see what the difference is between 16-inch barrel and a 10.5 as far as velocities are concerned. I can tell you that this, even without the flash hider, throws much, much less flame than this one. Considerably less. So let's load a few mags here and do some shooting.
This is a lot like my wasser, but straight. My wasser's pretty straight.
Strange how that works.
Yeah, right? Okay, this, as far as in your shoulder, does an awesome job. Like, not quite 5.56 levels, but it does a really nice job with the recoil. For me, from here, I've got that up and right muzzle jump. It's going from that red center of that target, and it's basically almost every time landing in that black target on the upper right is where my recoil is going, is where my front sight post goes every time. In your shoulder, it's good, but the 7.62 always jumps more than the 5.45. In the shoulder, this feels really good. Like, there's very little recoil on this. A lot different than the flamethrower. Pretty similar, I'd say. Did it sound different to you?
A little bit, and just from looking at it, it looked like the recoil was coming a little more straight back, not quite as up and to the right as the other one.
It didn't go as far up to the right. I'd say it went probably about 3/4 as far up to the right. In the shoulder, I think you get a little more in the shoulder out of this one. I think that FSC gives you a little bit less in the shoulder. Not a whole lot. I mean, both of them are way, way better than like no muzzle brake. I'm gonna try that BD3 and see where that goes.
You know, just for a quick comparison between the Rifle Dynamics full-size AK and this one right here, we are going to shoot it. Still kind of dawn out here, not really bright yet, but just check out this muzzle flash.
Nothing in the world sounds as cool as that thing does.
No. We were just discussing practicality. This, if you're clearing a house in the daytime and you've got good hearing protection, it could be practical. But for other than that, it's just a fun, very loud range toy. And not much else. Alright, now I'm going to give this Meridian Defense BD3 muzzle brake a try, see how it feels against the one that came with this from Rifle Dynamics. The one that came on it, if Rifle Dynamics put it on there, I trust that it's good quality, but I like options, so we'll see how this one runs. And that's one of the positives about an AK. 2 seconds you can change this out, as opposed to an AR you got to have a vise or a buddy to hold it, and then you got to get it timed just right. This, screw it off, screw another one on, go about your business. Oh yeah, I can tell a huge difference in recoil, just the impulse and all that. And it's really not that loud to the shooter. We'll ask Junk Food Zombie over here. Was it loud standing right here?
It's similar to the FSC. Standing,
Yeah.
I had to be standing directly to the side, and the FSC I had to be standing like a step back because of the angles of the ports. It's similar. I think it sounds pretty similar. I don't think they're a whole lot different in sound. And the concussion's not bad. It don't hit you.
And it's a good looking brake too.
It is.
Check out those ports. Let's finish out this mag. It's got mud hitting me from like 10 yards back. Okay, now I step back a little further. I'm probably about 50 yards or so, I would say, maybe 60. I've got my steel target down here. And like I said, this was sighted in from the factory. From about 15 to 20 yards, it shoots an inch or so below point of aim. So here, like I said, I just got the steel, so I'm not doing any kind of precision shooting, just kind of battle zero type of shooting. So we'll move the camera back here a little bit, and I'm sure you'll be able to hear the steel. And that thing is rocking the steel over there. We'll let Junk Food Zombie put a few through it on the steel.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna fall over, and I feel this one more.
Yeah.
Back to the side. I definitely. If you're at the right angle, I feel it. So I think it's just a matter of where you're standing in relation. But it's not bad.
No.
It's not as bad as some people have made it out to be. Of course, if this were 308, it would probably be a bit more. So where are you putting it? Dead center?
Yeah.
Because you're on your battle site.
Yeah, I just, rapid shots, just as long as the top of the sight was on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a couple on this. I'm gonna run a couple at 100 and see where it hits at 100. I'm gonna go dead center. See, I don't know if you'll be able to see where it's hitting, but
yeah, I should have repainted it. Yeah, standing back here, I can definitely feel it more, and you can see the gases coming out to the side.
Yeah, like I said, that angle, it's not pushing them straight to the side like mine. It pushes the gases back a little bit, which is why you'll probably feel this a little less in the shoulder. It's pulling forward a little more on it.
Yeah.
And that one has the compensator ports on the top, so it's getting a little less of the rise.
Yep.
But overall, for all intents and purposes, real close to each other. I'd say they're very comparable.
Oh yeah.
I think that BD2 is for $60.
Oh,
it's hard to beat.
You couldn't go wrong with that.
It's almost as good as that other brake.
Yeah.
Not quite, but almost as good. But it's a lot more compact.
Yep.
All right, let me see where this hits.
Okay, final thoughts on the Rifle Dynamics here. This is definitely not the last time you'll see it, as I've got a few upgrades coming. Got Ultimac, like I said, and then the red dot. And of course I put the US Palm on there. And I may change out the buttstock, I'm not sure yet. And I got to get a sling for it. So, all in all, great rifle. Got a pretty good deal on it. And you can't go wrong with the Rifle Dynamics AK. Any of them. Thanks for watching.
reason when you have vibration and you're recording on the phone,
Oh,
it's
it
like
sounds horrible.
what the hell is that noise?